ready for your breakfast? Are you ready for your breakfast? Yes. Yes. And then for a nice long walk at the park. Because we are at the park. This is our everyday scene. And I love it. Love it. Just hear the birds. Nice trails. I know. Alright, let's eat.
So it's January 10th, 2020. We've had the van back for about a week now. And the only problem really left, the only major issue is the leaking of the transmission, which they advised us of when they put it back together. That was not on the original target list of things to work on, so it's to be expected, I guess, with everything else that was going on. So they're going to start working on that next week. Now, we are back in the van, though, and after being quite rusty because we did so much hotel or motel life, we are now back in the van, kind of getting back in the groove. One thing about being in the city area is that there really isn't an easy place to fill up for water for the Westphalia. So we do have a campsite that's about 45 minutes away. We went to that campsite to fill up for water, and that worked just fine. Because we don't have a refrigerator, we had to go get some frozen meals, which you'll see. We also, for the first time, get a chance to test out our insulated windows. It's been an interesting week. It is now Friday. In the city, it is a lot more challenging to figure out where to be. I would say that's definitely the weird thing, because you can't go directly to your sleeping area when you're not totally asleep yet. Irvine is not allowing anyone to ever be anywhere that they shouldn't be. You find a parking lot, which is good because there's a lot of people around. You get in there, there's just no Wi-Fi. So then what do you do in your van? It's hard to chill and relax anywhere but your house, right? And the van becomes our house, and that's where you end up wanting to chill and relax. A lot of strategery. So right now we're at a place that's got good Wi-Fi, but it's just not as crowded of a, and by the way, we have a hotspot, but again, it
wasn't working well either.
Yeah, it wasn't the best. Exactly.
Unfortunately.
That's a bitch. This is a huge complaining session. When we go to the campground, it reminds you of like, oh yeah, this is what's next. And I still want to do this more than I don't.
This is not the most fun to be urban camping, but I'm putting up with it because I know
it's more
what's coming up will be way better and easier.
This next week, what you're going to see is we got to drop the van back off for about 3 days while the transmission gets rebuilt. And that's it. There's nothing left mechanically that hasn't been touched. So we're really hoping that sets us off in the good direction. So for the middle of the year, I can walk away from my corporate gig and we can finally get out there on the road and do some adventuring. Hope you guys follow along. Let us know if there's any place that you can think of that sounds fun to go see. We're certainly willing to try. We also need to get a refrigerator. For some of the colder environments, we definitely need to get a heater. The insulated window things work really well, but it's just, man, that you're in the inside air just gets
even when we
really
visit our
cold.
friends in Colorado, I mean, the minute you hit some altitude, it will be cold no matter what. So we do need the heater.
That's it for this week, and we will chat with you guys later. Remember to subscribe and follow us. We will talk to y'all later. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, so we've been visiting the girls for the last couple of weeks while the van's been getting worked on. And so now we have to, somehow this all fits and gets tucked away. So that's my next thing to do, is get this worked out. And I have a new toy over there. I'll show you guys on an upcoming video. So my next thing is to make the bed and get everything squared away. I go to work tomorrow. Oh my God. Oh dear. All right, we're at a campsite tonight. We're still breaking in the engine, trying to get it up to 300 miles to get the oil change here pretty soon and refill the water, which is working.
Yep.
Yay, green light right there. And that's the house battery is yellow. So that's nice. Then we have this kit. I think it's Go Westy. A lot of the vendors have them, but it's with the reflective side. They're thick. It's really well made, and it has the suction cups. It's going to be, what's the temperature tonight?
The guy said 37.
37 degrees, and it covers every single window. It's not cheap. I kind of remember it being close to 200 bucks. It comes with a carrying case. You can roll them all up. And it's like the size of a tent, if you've ever seen a tent
It's like a sleeping bag.
or sleeping bag type of thing, size-wise. So we've already noticed a huge difference in temperature. Here's the thing. It'll block out all the sunlight. Also, there's even one in the front window. So like I said, every single window is covered. It's going to be really cold. So we're curious, like, do we get a heater of some kind, or is this good enough? So that's really kind of the goal. So that's it. We're doing some microwave meals, or I guess you could put them in the oven. And this is dessert. So what we're going to do is cook this on the Westphalia stove. We're going to, this is the only pot. The pan we have doesn't have a top. So we're going to try to fit those guys in here. We'll kind of do them, I think, angled side by side. If they melt together, that's fine. We'll just fight over who gets what. Sound fair, Lily? Let's do this. Bruh. What are you doing?
They're annoying you.
God. I turned the gas on down below.
Nice. I like that sound.
There we go.
Reminds me of when I would go camping as a child.
And we do have a carbon monoxide detector right here. It has never gone off, but it does work. I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah, and our awesome trash can. It is done. The second one is on. The total meal for the 2 lasagnas and 2 yogurts was $12 and change. 50 cents, something like that.
69.
How is it?
Really good, actually, and really warm, so it feels good on a cold night.
This is the insulation kit for the windows. The thicker, padded, very nicely made. These we put on last night. It was it got down to 45 degrees. It helped a lot. Tonight it's supposed to get down to 40. I can feel Lily shaking right now. She doesn't like this temperature.
Are you shivering? Do you need your sweater?
This worked really well. I think we'll see what 40 feels like tonight.
Yeah.
But I don't think we need a heater. If we start going into colder weather,
Right.
we would need a heater.
We still haven't tried the second comforter, which might also be enough.
Yes. It's like, I think between 40 and 35, like, that's going to be really cold. You'll need some sort of heater, and we'll figure out what we're going to do at that point
Yeah,
in
we're
time.
still researching
Right
that.
now we're in California, and I'm still corporate gigging it right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. But it is something eventually. This is it's like unfortunate you have to have this size of a thing, you know. We could probably pop this guy and flatten all of these and then squish them in there, but then every night you'd have to pop the top, and it's not a lot of fun with the way the tent works, so not recommended.
Plus, we definitely know not to open the top on cold nights, because then your van
don't make
really...
that mistake. We've done that before, and it's really cold. And then this just fits in the back. It actually does go down pretty flat, and then we've got, other stuff that we're getting fixed. But anyway, that's an update on the padded windows, insulated windows.
They work well.
Yep.
Because first night we didn't have them and we were so cold. And then last night we were fine.
This is going to look like a hostage video. Send help! We're stuck.
Well, at least you're being fed.
Yes, I know.
Right,
It's all
Lily? She's like, yeah, what about me? It's
She'll
coming
get
up.
her instant meal soon.
Yeah.
She's like a space, up in space,
Astronaut.
what they eat. Yeah. Ziploc meal.
Mm.
You're good to go, Lily. All right.
Okay. Bye.